Welcome to KT Intuition. I felt compelled to do a little reading. So we'll start off by cleansing the space with some sandpalo. I already cleansed the area with sage. Please, spirit guides, bring forth all the messages from the spirit realm. Thank you for your guidance. Please help me bring the messages that need to come forth. Spirit guides, please give us the messages that we need to hear right now. You're watching this video. It's April 14th, Friday. If any of these messages resonates with you, use it as guidance in your life to get through whatever you're going through. If it doesn't, leave it. Justice, Libra energy. First card pull, Justice is all about balance. Oh, the High Priestess, 3 cups, 4 discs. So the first card that came out is Justice, number 11. I don't know if you guys noticed numbers, but today I had a point where I just happened to glance at the mileage of my car and it was 111,111. The Justice card is number 11. Usually, if you believe in synchronicities and the power of the universe sending you messages, 11, 111, the power of 11, 1 multiplied, usually indicates that you are on the right path at this time. And the universe is sending you a little aha confirmation to let you know you're on the right path. Justice is a high vibe card. It's fairness, it's honesty, it's spiritual justice. As a message that your current situation is a direct effect of choices you've made in how you've been carrying yourself vibrationally through life. Ebb and flow, yin yang, karma. You get what you give. This card is a more reactive card. An action card. It's a reaction to what is a reflection of the past. It's justice. There is nothing you can do about what has already happened except respond to the karmic justice that's taking place. The scales will always balance themselves out in the end. If you've ever been through a situation that feels so tough and you don't think you're going to get through it, look back on every situation. You're still here, you're still breathing, and you got through it. You got justice and those scales evened out. But if you notice, justice stands effortlessly on the sword. But not just on the sword edge. Balancing. It's supposed to indicate truth and fairness. It's to do with some sort of legal matters, with some sort of legal situation that you're clearing up or that you're going through. This is not the time right now when you pull this card for risky or dangerous behavior. Deeply felt balance connection. You are feeling shared respect, love, and appreciation that should not be taken for granted. Open up a dialogue that creates a better vibe. Then we pull the High Priestess. Another really high vibe card in the tarot deck. The energy is extremely explosive. It is... You're at your highest. Think of it. Think of what the card says. The High Priestess acknowledges intuition, knowledge, wisdom, connection to your higher self, your highest good. Using your intuition to usually spot on. Don't ever discount that intuition that is naturally built and ingrained into your body. This is a number 2. First, you have justice, balance, evening out the scales, which brings you to your higher self because things are balanced, as well as our psychic connection to the world, to whatever God you believe in, to whatever powers of the universe that you believe in. As you understand them, and anybody else, as you know how to priestess, being able to use your discernment, being able to be at your highest self, recognizing your faults, recognizing what is going on, and recognizing that it's all what you put in is what you get out. In relationships, this makes you feel connected to loved ones. And you just have like an intuitive feeling of what they need. I just like to mention that when I pulled these cards, I had shuffled the deck, I had cleared the energy with sage, and then I used the San Paulo to clean the energy and bring on spirit. Now I shuffled this, and I'm just realizing now we pulled the number 11, which is justice, the number 2, which is the high priestess, the 3 of cups, and the 4 of discs. It's almost telling us that whoever needs to hear this, you are going in order. You are taking the steps that you need to take in order to get to where you need. The next card that we pulled is the 3 of cups. In the tarot deck, if you don't know, usually represents love, especially in a love reading. This is social times, the weather is getting better, celebrations, new and intriguing people into your life may enter on the scene, uplifting your general mood, coming out of your hermit mode. Literally the change of seasons. Think about it. It's spring. What happens in spring? Things start to blossom. You come out of hibernation of the winter. Things should feel more festive and less stress and strife to the daily grind. You can make the most of new and old connections and engage with those who uplift your vibration. Surround yourself with people that continue to keep you in this high vibe of the high priestess and that continue to keep your justice balanced. In relationships, indicates reuniting with old friends. Or this also could indicate some sort of child or addition to the family. This card can mean a third party in a situation, so communication is key right now. If you're not involved, now's the time to get back out there. Be more social. Springtime, blossom, become who you're going to be, become social. The daily grind is not going to make you have a fulfilled life. Yes, you need to have balance. You need to have the justice and balance, and you need to work, and you need to get the things you need to get done. How do you do that? A regimented schedule. That regimented schedule is going to balance you out, gives you more freedom to become the high priestess, to become the highest vibe person. You feel accomplished, you feel good about yourself, which is going to bring the 3 of cups, which is going to bring more social aspects to your life. It's going to be bringing you out of your shell, bringing you out of hibernation, getting you back into people. Springtime, everything's blossoming, which brings you to the 4 of discs. The 4 of discs. Stability, solitude, protection, self-preservation, peace. Keep in mind we went executive order. Justice, high priestess, cups, discs. You do all these things and align yourself and balance yourself, which is very hard to do sometimes. Step out of your mind for a few minutes a day just to contemplate on what you need to get done. Manifest what needs to get done. It will bring you the stability, the solitude, and the protection and the peace. Taking a pause to take self-care. Reassess. This is the time to do it right now. Set boundaries. Invest time on your goals. Rein in on the focus, even when others try to distract you. You are the only one that is in control because you are the high priestess. You are in the high vibe. Even when you think about investments or anything in your life that you need to invest in, this is a time to bring it to fruition. Also in relationships, the 4 of discs, things may feel really secure and stable. And even almost routine. But not a bad routine, a good routine. There's nothing wrong with a routine. Again, a routine brings in balance into your life. And part of that routine is self-care, self-reliance, self-respect, and self-love. And understanding yourself. The big busy schedules that we have, it's just we spend 24 hours a day preparing for the next day. Instead of being in the moment and being in the now. This card literally wants you to examine your codependent patterns and take some time for yourself and let the people around you have their hobbies and their space and enjoy themselves, because there is nothing in this world like being self-reliant. And we all know this, and it's really cliche, but there is nothing like knowing and loving yourself. So then when you are surrounded by other souls, other connections, other people, you can be that high priestess, and you can be that balance that will bring in the stability when you surround yourself with those type of people. All right, now I'm going to pull from the Moonology deck. Spirit, please give us the messages that we need to hear today. As a collective, as a universe, as one, we're all connected. We're all one big spiral of energy and connection. We have our own separate lives here on Earth, but in retrospect, everything, every animal, every plant is connected. Full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches, but keep in mind only if you want it. The new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Any situation that you're in, if you bring love into it, you can change it. And I don't mean change it. I mean anything can be solved with love. New moon into Aries again. It's time to take action. We're going to do the regular tarot. Give us messages that we need to hear. Thank you, Spirit. So I have a need, I have a feeling that I'm going to break these up. Okay, well that just came out. Death, Scorpio energy, death, transformation, springtime. Transforming into what you really want out of life. You're the only one that has the choice. You are the only one that guides this journey. There are outside circumstances, but in the end, you're the one that can transform. You're the one that can change. It's also extreme Scorpio energy right there. Death is not a bad card. Death means some things have to die in order to be reborn. It's the circle of life. It's transformation. Five of Cups, pendants. When you're like focusing way too much on emotional pain and what didn't work out, you miss what's still available to you because you miss everything around you. Like we just said, bring love into the situation. You may be in a period of like processing like disappointments or all kinds of rejections and negative thinking, but you have to make a conscious choice. This card indicates that you make the conscious choice to set down burdens, to let go of the baggage in order to salvage whatever remains so you can become the high priestess, the high vibe. Again, by balancing out. Also means that someone needs to hear this, and I think I do too. When you choose to let go of the past and any type of resentments that you hold on to, and when you choose to move forward or end things for good, personal, relationships, job situation, love is still available in your partnerships and aligned, and goals are still available, but in order to get there, you need to let go of the shit. Let go of the shit. Get past it. Cry. Be mad. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Sit by the ocean. Go into the forest. Go camping. Go hiking. Get grounded. Balance yourself in order to become your best self so you can proceed in what you want to manifest in your life. We're going to put these back in because I feel compelled to do shuffle, and I want to do 3 piles. And what I want you to do is I want you to pick a pile. I'm going to can go with 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to take this second and ask yourself a question. Ask Spirit a question. Let that question resonate. We're going to ask the Spirit guides to tell us the question. So I'm going to flip over the top card. Pile number 1. Pile number 1 was 3 swords in the reverse position. Reverse position means that when some tarot readers do not do this, but when you pull a card and it's upright, it means that it's in its highest 5. But when you pull it in reverse, it means it's in its lowest 5, and it has a different meaning. So the 3 of Swords in its lowest 5 is disappointment and heartbreak and loss and stagnation. So whatever your question is, if it's pertaining to recent disappointments regarding work or your personal life, it just might be bringing your vibe down. This is a heavy card, but it's at its best. It signals that your period of sadness or mourning is coming to a close. So whatever you asked, whatever question that you got, it's coming to a close. But again, there's only so much control that you can have over a situation, but remember, you manifest. You get what you get. This card signals a period of sadness or mourning that's ending. A brain fog that's been lifted. Rearranging your life, your heart to your hand, releasing any type of stagnant energy. So whatever your question was, in order to deal with that question or whatever it's pertaining to, is that you're in reverse, the low vibe. You need to get out of that low vibe. And the advice that I pulled from Spirit is write a poem. Write about it. It's amazing what you can come up with when you play music or write a song, or if you're not inclined like that or have a hobby, go for a walk and pay attention to the thoughts that are coming forward. For me, I sing, I try and play the guitar, not well, but it brings all these thoughts. I write songs, it brings out the emotions, it brings you out of your low vibe because you feel accomplished, it makes you creative, it makes you feel the emotion. We are having emotions all the time, but the point of having emotions is to not get stuck in them. You need to move past the emotion, heal from the emotion in order to go to the next step. There's way more than just day to day. There is just so much involved, and once you realize that and realize that there is meaning in every situation, so much meaning and symbolism in every situation. So pile number 1, write a poem, get out of that low vibe. Whatever question you asked, you have the power to do it. Yes, you. Pile number 2. The Hierophant in reverse, which is Taurus energy, which I happen to be. I am a Taurus, so all my Taurus people out there, I love ya. We are some difficult people. Hierophant in reverse. Control, lack of control, feeling chaotic. Hierophant has a structure to it, authority, organization. Taurus, stubborn, set in his ways. While the High Priestess has an intuitive, quiet knowing. But the Hierophant, boldly says, this is true and right, the right way to do things. Confirms without thought your lower vibration. You may be feeling constrained by societal norms. Use the intuition and inner fortitude to guide you to the right path. This card is all about using your discernment, decision-making pattern, your intuition, your gut feelings. This pile number 2 right here is telling you to take a walk. Take a walk because you need to think. Also might have to do with divorce or some sort of legal separation. Plans to get yourself out of the narrow-minded space. This card is telling you again to get out of it. Whatever your question was pertaining to. Now we have pile number 3, 7 of Cups. High vibe because it came up upright, which means choices, options, dream states, intuition, reflection, meditation. Choices, it means choices and options that are often accompanied by divine inspiration, something that intuitively comes down to you. Inspired by outside sources, it's an intuitive message that leads you to clarity. So whatever your question is, it's saying that Clarity can happen at this time. Keep a journal with you to know your epiphanies, your revelations, and stay open-minded to your higher self, to your high priestess, because you have the balance now. So if you're pondering any important decision, if this card is telling you whatever your question was, to stay focused on your goal and move forward on your path. In any type of relationship, you might be lost in like this dreamy bubble of like, ooh la la, I love you, or a honeymoon stage. But make sure you're both on the same page. Communication, overlook of the important differences at the time surrounding you. Some may even have feelings for more than one person. You need to make a choice, or a choice will be made for you by divine, by the universe. How to say this? I learned about this energy of this card is in any type of job, a career, or professional life. It helps you, this card helps you think outside the box in order to get things done while keeping an eye on the details and keeping things structured. It still helps you to have a creative edge on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. It's not a time to hem and haw and make complaints. This is to make things clear, decisive choice. This card, whatever your question was, indicates clarity. If that's not a direct answer to pile number 3's question, it means that you need to go within and find your clarity. Put on a show for yourself. Put on a show. Be your best high-vibing self that you could possibly be. Use your intuition, use your clarity. If any of this resonated with you, use it for your advantage. These cards and these energies are put here for a reason. For her to help you contemplate and to help you figure things out. They're not put here for direct answers. They're put here to guide you to the correct answers. Now we're going to do something real quick, fun, relationship. This is not a tarot deck. This is actually called Couples Games. Games for couples, something to talk about with your friends, with your kids, with your lovers. What do you think is the craziest thing about our relationship? Look at those people in your life and ask them that. Have a conversation starter. Get that communication rolling. You will learn so much about yourself and about the people that you're with. Alright, so I feel compelled to do one more to close out the reading. Of the Souls, Meditation, and Portal cards. Please, Spirit, give us the energy and the things that we need to know. Please give myself and the collective the messages that we need to hear to guide us on our journey. Balance of the 3 cups. That love can cure most anything, and sometimes it's painful. The 4 discs. Learning to let go of resentments and the past issues. These are all things that we need to all, as a whole, get through and heal, because the more healing, the more love that we bring to this world and to the environment. Where you walk down the street and you can look at someone and you can smile at them. And you can talk to people, and you can have a high vibe, hello, how are you doing today, and actually want the answer from the individual that you're talking to. Whether it's someone in your life that's close to you or a stranger. People don't talk anymore. We lose the connection. I myself do it. I am on the Facebook page, posting my reels all the time. But I've learned to use my discernment, because you know what I'm posting? I'm posting my family. I'm posting activities. I'm posting my thoughts. I'm posting things that hopefully somebody someday can look at it and be like, you know what? I feel that way too. Or you know what? Maybe we should play games with our kids tonight, or we should have a bonfire, or not take the little things for granted and enjoy life and love life. That's why we're here. That's why I am here. Enjoy life, even though there's stressful situations. You have to try and enjoy it and get through it and find the love in the small things and the big things. So we're going to close out with the Vision of Soul. Oh. So we pulled a lot. A lot fell out, but I'm going to take them. The Crown Chakra, number 7. The Crown Chakra is an energy that is related from you to the divine. The ability to take in energy from the high vibe, from the divine, and bring it into your body and to give it out. Ebb and flow of love. The crown, the highest energy source on your body, the last balance point on your body that can help you control, love, and manifest your dreams. I'm not saying that you're going to win $1 million tomorrow, but I'm saying life is what you make it, what you put in, you get out. I myself am a huge culprit of not putting in lately. Next card we got is Number 38, perpetual emotion. Keep things moving, keep things going. I'm not even going to read the things going in a certain way, in a certain order. You're going to see change. Number 11, the soul star chakra. Find what it is that makes your soul a star, makes you happy. Bring that energy to yourself. Yes, you're going to get depressed and you're going to get sad and you're going to get negative. But once you find the star in your soul, the purpose, the reason, the love, it will help you cope through the bad times. Solar plexus. The color yellow indicates fiery, joy, confidence. You are no longer expected to stay still. Every single being on this planet has the right to fully express themselves in living the life that they were created to live. It is time to step into your power, but that power must be through your heart. Through your heart, not your mind, not your ego, through your soul star. Through your divine connection, through your energy, through your perpetual emotion. Finding bliss in life allows you to step away confidently and courageously into your place of power, into your high priestess. Do what you love, not what society deems is suitable or acceptable for you to do. No one but yourself truly knows what brings you the inner joy and that feeds your soul, your individual energy, your individual soul. Nobody can tell you what can bring in the happiness and the love in your heart and make you feel purposeful in this world. Take the time for yourself to learn. It may take a lot of time and some time to find that bliss, but never stop seeking new ways of discovering it and expressing it, because that's what makes you you, and that is what makes us human, and that is what makes this journey a great experience. I have been through a lot of things. I would not change one of them. Everything that I have been through, traumatic, non-traumatic, has taught me a lesson that has made me the high priestess, that has made me the better person I am. And I have my days where I forget that, and I'm low vibing, and I don't want to get out of bed, and I don't want to take a shower, and I don't want to brush my hair. I don't want to leave my house. And then there are the days where I feel accomplished and fresh, and I find my soul star. Find your soul star. Last card, the third eye. Number 6, the third eye represents vision. Vision, what is your third eye? Your mind's eye. When you're reading a book in your mind's eye and you're reading the words, your mind creates how you picture what you are interpreting on the page. Do the same thing in your life. Use your mind's eye, your third eye, chakra system. It's energy. Use it to vision what you want, to manifest the things in your life to come forward. Now is like the best time. It's spring. Things are blossoming for you to fully trust your inside wisdom, intuition, and all you need to know is not out there. It's not in the world. Energy comes from the universe, but it's all within. When you realize, the day that you realize that it comes within is the day that you are truly free. It's been within you since the beginning, since the day that you were created. Since the day that we were created, since the day the earth was created. Part of being a visionary in your third eye is not just creating or manifesting what you want, it's uncreating the things that you have formed in your brain that are unhealthy towards yourself. The negative cycles, the negative impact, the negative self-thought, self-talk, the negative. Use your third eye energy, your intuition, your clarity to get rid of the old habits and form new ones to manifest your happiness within. It's inside you. You were born with it. When every baby on this planet is born, they are innocent and they are pure. We all started like that. You have a choice. You have a conscious choice to stay like that. If you are your own master and have the ability to access the vision in your mind's eye, you can connect to your higher self, a higher dimension, and bring in the tools that you truly need to right what is wrong. Use your intuition and your willingness to awaken to the fact that this is all within you. You cannot get confirmation from other people, and you cannot rely unhappiness to others. That was intense. I really hope somebody got a good message out of this today. I love you all. Thank you for watching KT Intuition. Stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to love. And don't forget to bring some clarity and take some time for yourself. Have a great day.